okay na. Okay na. Good day, my dear students. Today is May 20, Friday. This is our third and last specific topic, which is open question. Again, like I always said, our basic class rules: kindly open your cameras if you have stable internet connection. And if not, it's okay, I understand. If I call your names, kindly open your mic, and if your mic is not working, the chat box is open. Before we go to our discussion, I just want to know, how was everybody? How are you feeling today, Miss Kondangan?
I'm totally fine po. I'm a little bit busy po with the school activities, but I'm doing good po.
How about you, Miss Paz? How was your weekdays?
Like Christine, I'm a little bit busy with school activities and online classes po.
Me, I just went on my little vacation at my province, which is Bataan, and I enjoyed a lot there. You, Miss Kondangan, may I know what are some of your plans for the future?
I want to build my business po, a coffee shop, and finally pass the board exam for teachers to help my family. And also, I have so many plans for the future po, not just for me, but also po for my family.
It's nice to hear that you have visualized what do you want in the near future. Hopefully, all those plans happen, Miss Christy. Aside from becoming a teacher, what do you dream of? Miss Ella?
I want to travel. When I got enough money in the future, three of my bucket lists are Maldives, Paris, and New York.
Happy to hear that. I think everyone wants to go in those places that you have mentioned. So as you can see, I've asked you some questions before starting our discussion. Can you determine what kind of question are those? This will serve as a little recap also. Yes, Miss Kondangan.
Yes po, ma'am. Open question po.
How do you say so?
It can't be answerable by yes or no po.
Yes, those questions are questions that can be answered with yes or no. Aside from Miss Christine's observation, what else, Miss Ella?
You use one in asking questions and it requires this.
Yes, open questions start with phrases like what, how, if, and why. I'm happy to see that you really learned in our previous discussion. So I have here a short story. Prepare a pen and a piece of paper while I take down notes the open questions that you will hear upon listening. So have you ever tried to fall in love with your best friend? What did you do? How could you able to handle it? It is a good thing or not? So this is a story of two best friends unknown of their own feelings until one day when they finally commit to what they want. Daryl and Maria are best friends since high school. They are best friends for 7 years. When they reach college, they become even closer to each other. Daryl is secretly in love with her best friend for a long time, until one day, Maria went to him asking advice about her love life. Kyle is courting me for almost 5 months. Do you think it's time to give my yes to him? Maria asked. But why? Why will you give your love to a man like him? Daryl answered. He's kind. He buys me food and sends me flour. He gives me a lot of effort. Maria said. How would you say that effort is enough? Anyone can buy you food, a flower, or whatsoever. Daryl's downhearted replied. How sure are you that he is kind? How would you say that he is honest with his actions? You have only knew him for 5 months, Daryl added. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to support me. You're supposed to be happy that finally I will have a boyfriend. Maria's irritated. replied. Maria walked out and left Darrell. That day, Darrell realized that he needed to confess his feelings, otherwise, he might regret hiding his love for Maria. Darrell sent a letter to Maria confessing his real feelings for her best friend. Darrell didn't see Maria's presence in school for 1 week, until one day Maria sits beside him. How are you, my best friend? Maria winked to him while asking. I'm fine, Darrell replied with his low voice. What if I say I had the same feelings with you? Maria said. I realized that you had my back for almost 7 years. You took care of me and cheers me up when I'm at my lowest. You showed me the unconditional love that nothing can compare. What will I ask for? Maria added. That day was Darrell's fortunate day. Their 7 years of friendship steps up for the next level, and finally, their love they love each other unconditionally. I think the story concept is why can you have a boyfriend and a best friend at the same time? So, are you ready, class?
Yes po.
I will call names, then tell me the open questions you encountered in the story. Who wants to go first?
Ako po, ma'am.
Yes, Miss Kondangan.
These are the open questions po that I heard. First, how would you say that he is honest with his actions? Second, what's wrong with you? Third, what if I say I had the same feelings as you? And lastly po, what will I ask for?
How about you, Miss Ella?
Here mine naman po. First, how would you say that effort is enough? Second, why will you give your love to a man like him? Third, how sure are you that he is kind? And fourth, how are you my best friend?
Thank you so much, Miss Ella and Miss Christine. So, these are the open questions used in the story. How would you say that effort is enough? What? Why will you give your love to a man like him? How sure are you that he is kind? How would you say that he is honest with his actions? What's wrong with you? What if I say I had the same feelings as you? What will I ask for? How are you, my best friend? Now, what is the role of those questions in the story? Open questions helps to express thoughts. This story uses open questions to express the thoughts and feelings of the characters. Second, it creates conversation. Remember that open-ended questions are designed to start a conversation with people. Not just only conversation, but a meaningful conversation, just like I said. It always gives longer and more detailed response. And lastly, it develops the character and move the plot forward. As you can see, it helps the story to move because the characters are exchanging responses that are connected to the plot of the story. Lastly, to end this short discussion, always remember the context of an open question. Open questions are a great way to get more information from the person answering your question. By their very nature, they beg for more details. And lastly, it attempts to make the person who is answering the question give a more detailed response. Open-ended questions attempt to make the person give more meaningful answer than those close-ended question. So that will be our short discussion for today's meeting. Any clarifications, questions?
None, ma'am, so far.
How about you, Miss Ella? If none, let's end it here. Thank you so much, class, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you so much po.
Thank you, ma'am.